Are you looking for a place to host your next big event? Well, Waterford Receptions is a premier event venue in Northern Virginia with locations in Fair Oaks and Springfield. And here with more to tell us all about their events, ranging from business to weddings, is Kevin Delange, the event coordinator of Waterford Receptions. Kevin, we're getting into event season. I mean, really, everyone's thinking about the holidays. They're putting together their holiday parties for business. Tell us a little bit about what Waterford events can do for maybe a business reception.
Absolutely. You know, we're getting to that time of year, like you said, where there are a lot of companies at the end of the year looking for a way to honor their employees, celebrate, you know, the work they've put in over the year, and a holiday party is a great way to do that. What we've found that this year, you know, this is an example where this December there's only 2 good weekends to have a holiday party, the first 2 weekends. After that, you're getting a little too close to Christmas. So what we found is that a lot of companies that are still wanting to celebrate their employees are looking at different alternatives than doing your traditional big Friday night or big Saturday night gala. One of the things that a lot of companies are starting to look at in terms of holiday parties is doing a weekday luncheon. You know, something that's a little bit more flexible for their schedules, for their employees' schedules, something like on a Wednesday or Thursday. You know, the great thing about doing an event like that, instead of a big Friday or Saturday night event, is one, like I said, it is more flexible. If you haven't booked a Friday or Saturday night months in advance, you're not going to get one at this point. So if people are still looking for a holiday party at this point, then that's a great alternative. You can still have a wonderful festive party even during the week.
Now, you're also competing a lot with other parties going on Fridays and Saturdays. So if you want everybody to come to your party, it's great to do it maybe on a weekday or during the day. Now, you also have a number of different, your venue has a number of different sized rooms. So even if it's not a several hundred person party, even if it's a smaller party, you're the place to do it, right? Tell me about that.
Well, absolutely. You know, like the Springfield location, which is where I work primarily, it's a 40,000 square foot facility, but we can do events that are as small as 40 people. So whether you've got a group that's 800 or you've got a group that's 40, you know, we can really accommodate a lot of different sizes and different types of parties. So absolutely, that's 100% correct. You know, when you're looking at it, we're very versatile in terms of what we can offer in terms of size and space options for companies.
I think when companies think about holiday parties too, sometimes they think about a cocktail party, maybe a seated dinner. But you were talking about some creative things here, like maybe just doing a lunch or a brunch. Now, how can you all accommodate that, and what can Chef do to give a good theme?
Well, Chef can do a lot of things, and you guys are going to meet Chef Mike tomorrow. He's our executive and corporate executive chef. But, you know, for a lunch, you know, it doesn't have to be your standard normal, you know, turkey, roasted turkey, ham, though a lot of people still like those traditional holiday themed foods. But you can do a little bit of everything. We've got a lot of specialties that a lot of different companies choose from. You can also do stations packages, things that give people a little bit of everything so that they're not tied into, like you said, a sit-down dinner or something. So even for a lunch, you can do something a little bit more creative. So maybe, for example, we have a holiday party that they do a different theme. Last year they did a carnival style theme. So we did one station that had like cotton candy. We did another station that had like hot dogs and sliders and things like that. So it's fun, it's festive, it's a little bit informal, but people can still have fun with it.
Now, we've been talking about changes in the industry, and I know we've been talking about holiday parties because that's what's coming up, but there's changes in the wedding industry too, and you guys are doing some weddings.
Yeah, absolutely. We do a lot of weddings. That's really our #1 source of business over at the Waterford, is we really like to take care of our brides and grooms and the people who come in to have their wedding with us. But, you know, the truth about weddings is that it's always changing, isn't it? I mean, you've always got different trends and things like that people are going for, and I think that's the one thing that always stays the same. And the big example that I'd use today is that you've got a real emphasis on personalization, of making that day your own. And of course, everybody's always wanted to do that with their wedding, but with Pinterest and with so much information at a bride's fingertips, you find customization is all-time high. So that's really what we recommend when people are looking for their venue, is find a venue that will help create your vision. We do that at the Waterford, and that's important in making your day as special as it can be, is finding someone that can work within your vision and customize your event exactly how you want it to be.
So we're really talking about customization here for a second. When someone comes into Waterford, what details of their event do they pick, down to everything, down to the napkins?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you can choose just about everything. You know, we have a huge array of options options that you can choose from in-house. And then even if there's something that perhaps is a little bit different than what we normally have, we've got a lot of excellent vendors that have worked with us for years that can provide services that maybe we don't do in-house. We had a wedding just a few weeks ago where they had an ice sculpture where they were pouring martinis down the ice sculpture, and that was how they were serving their signature drink. So you can have just about everything from the napkins to bigger ticket items like that.
No, that's so fun.
Yeah.
No, but okay, why should someone choose Waterford Events for their event with all of the different event spaces in town?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, it's one of those things where you don't want to run down competition or anything like that. But I think what Waterford does is, you know, our motto is the Waterford way, you know, and the Waterford way is really the bride's way and the groom's way. We want to make the event as customized and special for them as possible. And I think that's the big difference, is that there are a lot of venues that are more of a one-size-fits-all, where you come in, you're going to get this menu, you're going to get this option, you're going to get this linen color, whereas we don't want to do that. You know, we were designed with the bride in mind to have a lot of different things that we can do for them. The menu is a big example of the way that people can customize it, and I've mentioned Chef Mike before and the different things that he can do. But and our CEO mentioned it yesterday, I think, when he was on the air, but we've had people bring family recipes in, and that's a way that they can customize the event. So we can make, you know, grandma's special chicken recipe for 200 people at your wedding, and that's not a meal that any of your guests are going to have at any other venue in Northern Virginia.
Now, you've enticed a lot of people that are thinking they're going to have their holiday parties with you. A little birdie tells me that we're doing maybe a giveaway here at the studio. Can you tell me about that really quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. The giveaway is that if you sign up and if you win, what you're looking at is we will put any kind of event together, whether it's a wedding, bar or bat mitzvah. If you're not planning your own event, you can donate it to the charity of your choice. And what we'll do is we'll give you a free event up to 200 people with our Sapphire package. And what that is, that's open bar, that's a buffet or plated style meal, it's cocktail hour with butler passed hors d'oeuvres and all of our fine cuisine.
Well, they're going to want to check the website and learn more about that. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thank you for having me.
There's more Let's Talk Live, so don't you go away.